Hey, ladies and gentlemen, happy Sunday. I hope all goes well out there in the world. If you're new to the group, welcome. We are studentloanjustice.org. Student loans are unconstitutional. They are viciously predatory. And at this point, they are an illegitimate debt. Illegitimate. Even before the pandemic, most people weren't even paying on their loans. These loans, by the way, have been uniquely weaponized against the citizens. Bankruptcy rights have been stripped. Statute of limitations have been stripped. Many other consumer protections have been stripped. They become licenses to steal. And if you're watching me, you probably already know this, so I don't have to lecture you. There's one thing that we can do, ladies and gentlemen, to slay this beast, and it is a beast. One thing that we can do, and we can do it before the end of the year. We can return bankruptcy rights to these loans. Nobody wants to file for bankruptcy. It's a terrible thing to have to do. But the founding fathers knew that bankruptcy was so important, they called for it in the Constitution, ahead of the power to declare war and raise an army. We have two bills in the Senate and in the House right now. In the Senate, S-2598, in the House, H.R. 9110. We've been around for 18 years, guys, and never have we been this close to getting actual student loan justice. Whether you would ever or never file for bankruptcy does not matter one iota. What matters is that we get the threat, the leverage of bankruptcy back on our side. Until that happens, we are going to see nothing good, not from Joe Biden, not from whoever the next president is, not from Congress, not from anyone. We do not have to put up with this shit, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon my French. The founding fathers are looking down on us and wondering, why are our people not fighting harder? How have they let themselves be conquered and enslaved by this debt? So we could get these bills passed by the end of the year, ladies and gentlemen. And if we don't get these bills passed by the end of this year, the bills expire. And Congress goes back to gridlock for 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, who knows how many years it will be before we finally see one party or the other in control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency. The clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. And if we don't get this done by the end of the year, we are absolutely screwed. So if you forget everything that I say tonight, remember at least this. You need to fight with us. We're not going to pull your weight for you. This is your problem. You need to fight with us. And every single day from now until the end of the year, for now in the next month, you need to be doing at the very minimum, our daily actions. We put a lot of thought into these, guys. If everybody in our group was doing these daily actions, this problem would be solved easily within 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. We have over 1 million people on this group, guys. Over 1 million. Where are they? I don't know. We could crush this problem. We could have student loans could be a thing of the past if everybody in our group did our daily actions. So that's all we need. It's all we got. It's all we need. So if you care at all about not being fucked for the rest of your life, you will at a minimum do these daily actions through the end of the year. Hey, I'm looking at your questions and comments now. If you've got any, I'm happy to read them out aloud on the air. Couple of announcements. We were featured in the New York Post yesterday. Was it yesterday or Friday? Yesterday, I believe. Strong piece. A lot of people have decided to quit paying their loans. And this piece was about that. The lending system is finished, guys. It's finished. It's toast. It's done. Put a fork in it, I think, was the first line of the headline. And that's very true. Even before this pandemic, 58% of everybody was not paying. People had given up. And frankly, I salute them, all of them. In my humble opinion, no one should ever pay another dollar of their hard-earned money into this viciously predatory, unconstitutional loan scam. So nearly two-thirds, 58% is getting close to two-thirds. Close to two-thirds of everybody was not paying before the pandemic. How many people do you think are going to actually resume paying on January 1st? I'll tell you how many. Very few. Probably less than 20%. And as long as the threat of bankruptcy remains gone from us, they will have us over a barrel. It will be a bloodbath. It will get very, very ugly. We don't want that. We want the good solution. And the good solution starts with the return of bankruptcy to these loans. So let me see if I can find my live stream, which I sometimes cannot do. Sorry if I'm in a bad mood, guys. If you look at the that article at the New York Post, you will see all the bots, the lender shills, the paid operatives, and a few regular people too. And they've all climbed onto the finger-wagging bandwagon. I'm hearing calls for debtor's prison. I think one of the people interviewed got a death threat. Don't trip on that, guys. That's our opposition. Most of them are paid. They're paid shills. They know they've lost the battle, and that's why they've gotten so ornery. But still in all, it put me in a bad mood because I've been arguing with those fucking people all fucking day long. I'm still looking for your comments, guys. I'm going to keep it short tonight. If you can't tell, I'm just in a piss poor mood right now. But you tell those haters, you tell all the haters that you ever see on this problem, ask them this question. Are the colleges paying you? Or literally, are you literally on the payroll of the colleges to fight for their unconstitutional lending scam? Or have you hoarded yourself out to the colleges for free without even realizing it? Ask them that. No conservative should be against us. Every conservative should be on our side. But for the piss poor politics in this country, they would be on our side. Remember, this is a big government, red state wrecking, veteran wrecking, senior wrecking. I said red state wrecking monstrosity. More than half of all student loan borrowers are either Republican or independent. We are not blue-haired, liberal, young, entitled snowflakes. That is a tiny fraction of student loan borrowers. Most student loan borrowers are older, not younger. Most student loan borrowers, believe it or not, are either Republican or independent. That's true. If you don't believe me, go to our Medium platform, and you can find that headline. That's our research. And we stand 1,000,000% by every single fact claimed in all of our research. We've done some of the best research in the nation on this problem over 17 and a half, nearly 18 years. So believe me when I tell you what I just told you. And you can very easily look at the data from the Department of Education, or maybe in one case, the Pew Research, or the Gallup poll, and you can confirm everything that I've said for yourself. The lending system, by all rational metrics, is toast. It's done. It's finished. As I said, put a fork in it. Hey guys, also, if you could donate at this time, we really need it quite badly. Last I checked, we needed about 102 or so people to donate $20. That's $2,020 that we're trying, or $2,040 that we want and must raise, so that we, this group, the only group in the nation fighting this battle, will be around in a month. This will take care of our expenses through the end of the year. So if you appreciate all that we've done, all that we're doing, all that we're poised to get done, toss in a donation. And quit making me beg, because I fucking hate asking for money. Oh, there we are. Hey, Michael Cheney's with us tonight. Hey, Michael, how are you? Michael would be the first one to confirm that we are not a bunch of blue-haired kids. We're not kids. Many of us are in our 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s on this group, who are active on this group. So this is the most important week in the history of our organization, guys. It just is. We have literally until December 20th to get our bills passed. We've got a few aces up our sleeve. But the only thing, really, truly, the only thing in the final analysis, the only thing that matters is whether you fight or not, and how hard you fight or don't. I do not want to be here a month from now, guys, saying, well, we gave it our best shot. We tried. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be there. I want these fucking loans done. I want them done. I want to move on with my life. Do you not want to move on with your life? You know, the other groups, they don't want to solve this problem. Those fakes are pimping this problem. Actually solving this problem is the last thing those people want. Like the student debt crisis, that group is fucking corrupted. You know, we found close ties between student debt crisis and something called the DCI group. They've been fighting us tooth and nail behind the scenes and even in public against bankruptcy, by the way. So we don't speak for the other groups, guys. We'll let those corrupted assholes speak for themselves. What I know is what I just told you a few minutes ago. We are not going to see anything good, unless and until we get the threat of bankruptcy returned to these loans. S2598 and HR 9110 accomplish this. They could be passed tomorrow. If they don't pass by the end of the year, we're going to be served up to the student loan collection industry, something that some of the other groups have been doing financial transactions with. That's suspicious. We're going to be served up to them like pigs in a blanket come January 1st, if that date comes and we don't have our bankruptcy restored. The promise that we had from Biden to stop opposing student loan borrowers in bankruptcy court, that promise turned out to be a blatant betrayal, a cruel joke, and we are the punchline. Forget about that. We're done with that. Ain't going to happen. All we have now is HR 9110 and S2598. That's all we have. That's all we have. That's all the 43 million people in the country who have student loans and don't know about us have. That's all they have, whether they know it or not. Once this window closes, guys, it's closed for a long time, for years, decades. Who knows? Hey, Derek says, what we don't have in briefcases full of money to buy votes in Congress. Yeah, Derek, we don't need money to solve this problem. We control this fucking lending system. We are the borrowers. We can delete this lending system from existence if we have to. You know, they say he who holds the gold makes the rules. Who holds that $1.6 trillion in outstanding debt? We do. We hold that gold. And it's up to us whether we're going to actually throw money away into this lending beast or not. If it comes down to that, we may have to flex that muscle. As I said, it may get very, very ugly. I would like to avoid all of that. I would like to get our bill passed by the end of the year. That way we can have a clean, quick death to this lending system, not a years or decades long dystopian unwinding. Michael Chain says, yes, I do not want to move and be an ice road trucker. That's true. Michael is a trucker. So Mike Rowe, kiss my fucking ass, you asshole. Working people who work with their hands are being hurt by these loans along with everybody else. Hey, Kara Rodriguez says, I posted a comment on the article, but the lender bots, as I pointed out, as Kara rightly also points out, seem to be out in force. I can't even find my comment on the page. Yeah, it's disgusting. The bad guys know that they're whooped, guys. They know that they're fighting a losing battle, but they're trying to. They are going down kicking and screaming. So that's what they're going to do. But don't trip, guys, because we got this. All right, guys. You know what? I'm going to call it a night. This week is just of penultimate importance to us. Hey, Vanjie's with us tonight. How are you, Vanjie? I saw you posting on the article. I appreciate that greatly. Vanjie is tearing it up. And by the way, to the people who say, "Oh, pay your debts," people like Vanjie, she borrowed $26,000. She's paid back nearly $100,000. She still owes $132 effing thousand dollars. So anybody who says pay your debts, you tell them to go get. I'm not going to swear again tonight. I'm not going to. Hey, Jackie Abrams here, but they aren't, only we are, same ones that are here. So what's next? Right. What Jackie said. We don't have we don't have a budget to speak of. We certainly don't have a staff. We don't have secret handshake deals with the media. We don't have any of those things, guys. All we have are us. And frankly, guys, that's all that we need. It's all that we need. But you need to get off your ass. Jackie has gotten off her ass. I can vouch for Jackie all day long. In fact, I think I can vouch for just about everybody whose name I've mentioned tonight and thousands of others who are doing the hard work. We salute them all of us. In particular, let me salute tonight, in particular, Nicholas Linky, Heather Helton, our own Christina Winton from Arizona, who headlined that New York Post article, and also a gentleman whose name I can't remember. It's a Middle Eastern guy, Aswan, maybe? Asan? I apologize. I think he's in our group. I'm not sure, but I think he probably is. We salute all of those people for stepping up and speaking the truth. It takes courage to do that. I know at least one of those people was getting death threats and stuff like that. So from these assholes, and guys, let me just say, don't trip. Our opposition, by the way, they are a mile wide and a half of an inch deep. They are easy to defeat. Like, it's so easy, it's disgusting. It's like swatting flies. But that's not going to happen unless you show up to the fight. So, all right, guys, I said I was going to be brief tonight. The only thing that matters is everybody doing our daily actions right now. And this week, every single day, you need to put in some very serious effort from here through the end of the year. If you don't, we will lose. And who knows how many more years of agony we're going to have to deal with as a result. If you don't fight now, you are never going to fight, and you should get off of our group. This is a working, fighting group. And the people doing the work and getting in the fights on this group, they will tell you it feels good to fight this fight. It feels very good. It's cathartic. The founders are on our side. 43 million people in the country on our side. Everybody in this country would be on our side just about, except for a tiny, tiny handful of greedy, evil, scum-sucking bastards in and around Washington, D.C. and Wall Street. We're fighting the good fight, guys. And if you're not fighting it, then you're losing it for us. Don't be that guy. All right, guys. This is the fight. Let's get ready to rumble. I'll be back tomorrow. Good luck. We got this when you fight. Good luck, Godspeed, and God bless.